number 3, and it's still Anthony Bear on the outside. Jamie Oldfield the inside, got a little bit sideways, and they're going to be side by side as they cross the line again.
That might be the moment for Anthony Bear. Jamie Oldfield was very sideways in turn number 3 that time around. Anthony Bear has the nose in front. Oldfield fighting back on the inside. The 2 4-time WA three-stroke champions. One from Ellenbrook, one from Mount Gambier. They bang doors as they enter turn number 3. Anthony Bear goes back to the front. 3 laps remaining here in Bunbury. What has Jamie Oldfield got? He looks to the inside of Anthony Bear. They make their way to turn number 2. A little bit of that traffic might come into play. They make a bit of contact on the exit of turn number 2 into turn number 3. 2 laps remaining in the A-main for 2023. Brought to us by East Pilbara Tyre Service, and Anthony Bear now has the lead.
He does as they go underneath the lap traffic. Oh, will there be a stoppage here as they move out of turn 1 and 2? As they move down the back straight, Bear by a couple of car lengths. He's got away now. He's got down into turn 3. There's a lap to go. Can Jamie Oldfield close the gap? The white flag comes out in the national final. There's a car length in it again. Jamie Oldfield coming back at Anthony Bear. Down into turn 1 the final time. He comes underneath of Anthony Bear. They move out of turn number 2. The crowd is up. Anthony Bear in front by a car length. Jamie Oldfield will dive to the inside. Oldfield hits the front. They come out of 3 and 4. Hip and shoulder. Anthony Bear is going to lose out to Jamie Oldfield. Oldfield takes the win. Anthony Bear second. Back in third place, Ben Norman. Back into the 16 car of Jack Barnwell. Hold all tickets though. There was heavy contact in turn 4, and they've gone into the fence over on the back straight. It's not over yet. Oh, and he spun him out and gone upside down. It's all happening here in the national final after it's over. Oh my goodness gracious, I've called 14 of these and none of them have ever ended up like this. My
what a moment, Jason. Sorry to cut you off there. What a moment in Australian street stock racing. Let's hope that tempers don't get the better of people here at the moment. But what a finish. They were banging doors, banging wheels, banging everything coming to the checkered flag, Jason. Fantastic call with that final lap. And unfortunately, it's all gone a bit pear-shaped over there in turn number 3 after the finish.
So, in all the calls I've had, we've never had to wait for a decision. Well, actually, sorry, there was one at Ellenbrook. We had to wait for a decision like this. People are sending in messages, I can't breathe, I can't believe it, what a finish, all those sort of things coming through. We are waiting for the official decision, and the stewards rightfully taking their time. This is a national title, which...
So, as Jason has mentioned, please stand by for a official result. Result is still pending with our stewarding team from Speedway Sedans Australia. Not what we wanted to see after the checkered flag, unfortunately, with a couple of race cars with some heavy damage. Worst of all, Jamie Oldfield, unfortunately, going upside down there in turn number 3 after the finish of that one. As Jason had mentioned, he's seen a lot of these national street stock titles. There's been a lot of...
And again, just another amazing national final as well. That before that accident, the racing between everyone was something phenomenal. Once again, a big thanks to the Bunbury Car Club for hosting this, as the energy down here is probably exactly the same as the box up there, with probably calls and conversations everywhere.
Yep. I'm just waiting patiently. The decision won't be far away, so stand by.
Laps. And Bailey Heinrich finished in 10th place. Will cross the line in 10th place at this point in time. Justin Brumfield just slowing there at the concluding stages, the 3-time Northern Territory champion. Over the 11 cars still circulating at the end of that one. In what was a dramatic and thrilling finish to this SSA National Street Stock title, brought to us this weekend by Craig Clayton and also Samantha from the team.
Actually be elevated at this point, we don't know. Anthony Bear's car is mobile. So the 46 car is coming around to the finish line. And we're waiting for a decision. So Anthony Bear is out of his car. He's here in the main straight. He joins Ben Norman, Ricky Cornwall and Jack Barnwell. Jamie Oldfield's car is mobile somehow after rolling over. And he is going to join the podium. It's all of the emotions that you can imagine as Jamie Oldfield comes to the main straight, to the roars of the crowd. It is stowed in on the side at the back. We are still waiting for an official decision. And we still have discussions going on downstairs. Third, second and first will be announced shortly. And never have we had a situation like this before. This is the last race of the night. Nobody has left for those watching at home.
As we mentioned, Jason, this was the third national title for Speedway Sedans Australia to be held here in Bunbury.
Okay, Alan, sorry, you do have a decision. In fifth place will be the V15 of Ricky Cornwall. Fourth place, WA16, Jack Barnwell. Third place will be W0, Jamie Oldfield. Second will be 66, Ben Norman. And now a seven-time national champion, Anthony Bear. A two-spot penalty has been applied to Jamie Oldfield for contact in turn 4. The result will be Anthony Bear, Ben Norman, Jamie Oldfield, Jack Barnwell and Ricky Cornwall, your top 5. Alan, down to you.
Thank you, Jason. Anthony Bear is going to get the checkered flag, ladies and gentlemen. He's one of the all-time greats and probably the greatest three-stock driver we've ever seen in this country. Show him the appreciation for fantastic performance here tonight. Or this weekend here in Bunbury, with the graphics home Commodore wins an unprecedented 7th national title. A thrilling final lap, and the S46 comes out on top. A few donuts for Anthony Bear, as you can tell, very, very, very happy with that result. Won a WA title here 11 years ago, but I reckon out of all these 7 national titles in street stocks, this one takes the absolute cake at this point in time for Anthony Bear. Raw emotion from Anthony Bear I've never seen in all my years following this class when he got the news then that he was the national champion and will still be the national champion. He's been the national champion in this class since Adelaide in February of 2018, and that'll continue to be the case for another 12 months. Incidentally, in all this, next year's national street stock title to be held just up the road from where Anthony lives at the Western Speedway in Hamilton in Victoria. But pretty excited with what has just unfolded here tonight in Bunbury's Anthony Bear. Let's show an appreciation to one of the all-time greats of Australian Speedway as he climbs from the car. One more time, Bunbury. Make some noise for Anthony Bear. He's absolutely pumped with that result. You can't take anything away from him and the racing career that he's put together. A 7-time national champion and drove a brilliant 40 laps here tonight in Bunbury. Morgan Melbourne just walking past. He's put together a massive show here in Bunbury the last few months. In fact, the last couple of years. This title was awarded in 2019, in late 2019, to the Bunbury Car Club, and after a couple of attempts to get it underway, when things opened up, we're able to run the national.
A lap to go. Can Jamie Oldfield close the gap? The white flag comes out in the national final. There's a car length in it again. Jamie Oldfield coming back at Anthony Bear. Down into turn 1 the final time. He comes underneath of Anthony Bear. They move out of turn number 2. The crowd is up. Anthony Bear in front by a car length. Jamie Oldfield will dive to the inside. Oldfield hits the front. They come out of 3 and 4. Hip and shoulder. Anthony Bear is going to lose out to Jamie Oldfield. Oldfield takes the win. Anthony Bear second. Back in third place, Ben Norman. Back into the 16 car of Jack Barnwell. Hold all tickets. so. There was heavy contact in turn 4, and they've gone into the fence over on the back straight. It's not over yet. Oh, and he spun him out and gone upside down. It's all happening here in the national final after it's over. Oh my goodness gracious, I've called 14 of these and none of them have ever ended up like this. My
what a moment, Jason. Sorry to cut you off there. What a moment in Australian street stock racing. Let's hope that tempers don't get the better of people here at the moment. But what a finish. They were banging doors, banging walls, banging everything coming to the checkered flag, Jason. Fantastic call with that final lap. And unfortunately, it's all gone a bit pear-shaped over there in turn number 3 after the finish. Come on down, Ricky. Let's have a chat, buddy. Well done on 5th place in the national title. You started from the back row, and at the end of the 40 laps, you find yourself in the top 5.
Yeah, I got told out there, you can't win it on the first lap, so just cruise around, and I wouldn't say I cruised around, but definitely gave it a crack. But I wouldn't be able to do it without the guys in the pits. Andrew Jordan, legend. Rick Sankey, old legend. Mum, Dad, well, Mum's here, Dad's at home, thanks heaps. All my sponsors, even Wayne Nelson and Matt Nelson, my best mate, helped me out regardless. To the sponsors on my car, Hercules Engineering for letting me come here and do this. That's me work. Melbourne Performance Centre, Bayswater Diff Service, Smooth Suspension is a legend. Huge thanks to Exhaust Fix and Simo's Fiberglass, and well done to everybody else. This is a wicked weekend, so congratulations to all the place getters, and yeah, cheers.
Well, I reckon let's hear it for him one more time. 5th in the national title as he gets his 5th place board from the president of the Bunbury Car Club, Mr. Kim Beard. 4th in this national title, another driver that came from the B main from position 22 in the Bridgestone tyres, Commodore from Calgary, the 2019 WA champion, Jack Bunbury, 4th in the Australian title. I'm just over here, Jack, come on down. Get a little memento of 4th place in the national title. Well done, Jack. Absolutely awesome drive. Had a little bit of luck to get into the show. Had a little bit of stuff going on in front of you. Started from P22. The crew went to work. I was watching the amount of work getting done on your Commodore part of that A main, and you just whirled towards the front. Just found a bit of racetrack to work with.
Yeah, the car was just Mickey Mouse. It stuck on the bottom, and just watched everyone else slide away and kept getting away at it. Another 20 laps would be bloody great.
There must be a heap of people you'd like to thank for making this national title campaign possible.
Everyone that helps out with this car, everyone that is on that car, everyone that's helped out in the pits, the whole mob over the back worked their asses off all weekend, and especially before that A main. But everyone on that car, thank you very much. Plus my missus and girls, thank you.
Well done, Jack, and enjoy the trip home back to Kalgoorlie.
Cheers.
Jack Bunbury, 4th in the number 16 Commodore from here in Kalgoorlie. And next up, he crossed the line in 1st place, but he's going to be 3rd in the national title for 2023. How about the performance this weekend of this guy, Jamie Alford, 3rd in the national title. I'm sure there's a huge round of applause out there for Jamie, the 2-time national champion, 3rd tonight in the Novell Smash Repairs Holden Commodore as he gets the trophy and his memento from Kim Beard, the president of the Bunbury Car Club. Jamie, a brilliant 40 laps out here at Bunbury tonight. Talk us through that race.
Yeah, it was sort of sat there for the first 10 or so laps, and then after that the car got going good, and yeah, we got rolling good and led for a bit obviously, and then, you know, what do you do? Anthony got around me, and last lap of a national title, you're always going to send it in there, but I didn't think it was that bad, but whatever. But, you know, what he done after the race was just, you know, a moron move, so I retaliated, unlucky.
Of course, a 2-car team for you guys this weekend from Novell Smash Repairs. I know we talked about it yesterday, but you had a huge amount of people making this campaign possible for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. I got to really thank Luke and Rose Novell for their car, Craig, Anthony and Donna and Rose, my wife, everyone that's helped out, Ash, you know, all our whole team that's helped out on all the other cars as well. Bunbury Car Club, well done to Bunbury Car Club and all the volunteers. They've done a fantastic job. The track guys, they put a real good track together, and yeah, I appreciate it. And yeah, obviously thanks to all the fans that support us out there. Cheers.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Alford. There's certainly not lost any fans here tonight in Bunbury through everything at Anthony Bear there on the final lap. Your runner-up, he come from a long way back in the field, just like Cornwall and Barnwell did, not quite as far But the runner-up is the track champion last year at Ellenbrook. He's come of age in three-stock racing the last couple of years. The first Ford Falcon across the line. He's from right here in WA. Let's hear it for Ben Norman in car number 66. What a performance from Ben. It was only 12 months ago, Ben, that you finished in the top 5 of the state title. And you just wheeled that Ford Falcon towards the front of the field. I know you must be a little bit disappointed for your older brother Hayden, but the smile that you've got on your face is from ear to ear at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I can't believe I'm actually here, to be honest. Yeah, it's unlucky for Hayden. He was up there all weekend, so yeah, bad luck for him. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't really know what's going on. It's it's pretty special.
Talk us through that battle. You were on that outside of the top 5 for most of that race. You had Steve Gartner and then Jack Barmore poke the nose underneath at one point. It was a brilliant race from where I was sitting, so you must have been having a good time out there.
Yeah, I was just trying to stay out of the way and just pretty much stayed on the bottom the whole race, just to, try to get a few people off, and then eventually just got my way up and got the third, and yeah, still stoked.
Some people you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank Hayden. Me and Hayden are in the shed all the time. We're our only pit crew, so it's good to get a result. And my girlfriend Brianna, she helped out all weekend, and my dad and Wendy, they're always around, washing the cars, doing everything. So yeah, cheers. And all the Broth Speed Lab fans and drivers and everyone, thanks. Cheers.
There he is, Ben Norman, the runner-up of the national title for 2023 for Street Stocks. And at this point in time, it gives me great pleasure to bring forward the current and reigning National Street Stock champion for another year, leading the S46 for EB Graphics and Lewiston Haulage from Mount Gambier in South Australia, a record 7th national title for Anthony Bear in Street Stocks here tonight in Bunbury. Give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. A brilliant performance. And Anthony, I've said it many times this weekend, you're one of the all-time greats of Australian Speedway, and this 7th national title must feel oh so sweet.
I think the crowds either going to like it or not, but it is what it is. We'll just add that to the chapter of the Jamie Owen Berry saga, but the end wasn't really good in the end, what we both did. We were probably idiots, the pair of us. So we all got to cool down and work it out. I thought we were pretty fair, and it is what it is. The decision went my way, so thank you.
Of course, you had a huge effort to come across the country for this national title. I know you had plenty of people swinging the spanners for you all weekend. It's not a one-man team, the S46 Holden Commodore. You must have a heap of people you'd like to thank.
Oh, I got a heap. I won't worry about mentioning names because I'll miss everyone. But one big thing is, as I said, this crowd's going to be split 50-50 tonight. But anybody, even before now, who's come down and bought any of my merch, thank you so much. Helps out a long way, and it's great to see your own gear walking around the little kids and adults and all sorts of things. And I said, whether you like decision or not, you have to admit the race put a show on.
Of course, it'll be a pretty big party for the race team back there in the pit area. 7th national title. I know it's only happened a few moments ago, but where does this win rank in the Speedway career of Anthony Bear?
Yeah, over the moon, I said. Not proud of the end of it, but what do you do? It is what it is. As I said, over the moon, that's all we want to do. I'm extremely happy. I just said thank anyone who's been on my side, trying to help out with us. I've had people fly in, people drive over here in other cars to help me. Cheesy for putting all my family up in the box up there and making it a lot easier. And well done to Bunbury, SSA. Bunbury has put on an awesome joint. The racetrack was nothing like I thought it would be, and obviously you can see there's 2 lanes in it. Some of us chose to use it and some didn't.
Well done, Anthony Bear in the S46, and I'm sure you'll be glad to be the national champion for another 12 months.
Yeah, absolutely, and bring on Hamilton. Hamilton's a racetrack we're really, really good at, so we'll see where we're at, and we've just got to have a bit of a debrief and cool down and go to pull down and have some fun.
Well done, Anthony. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Anthony Bear one more time, a 7th national title in Street Stocks here this evening in Bunbury on what's been an unbelievable 3 days for Speedway Sedans Australia and the Bunbury Speedway. The 32nd annual SSA National Street Stock title has been run and won